Week 4 of the NFL season wrapped up with a double dose of football on Monday night. The Dolphins defeated Justin Fields and the Jets 27-21, and the Broncos improved to 500, taking down the Burrowless Bengals 28-3, the final there. Tua Tagovailoa went 17-25 for 177 passing yards, 2 touchdowns for the Dolphins. Ron Achane added 99 rushing yards and a score. Tyreek Hill tallied 6 receptions for 67 yards, but he was carted off the field in the third quarter with a dislocated knee. He obviously did not return to the game. In the second game of the night, the Broncos defense shut down the Bengals passing game to end the 2-game losing streak. Denver quarterback Bo Nix threw for a career-high 326 yards and 2 touchdowns in that win. Elsewhere, Giants head coach Brian Daboll confirmed Monday star wide receiver Malik Neighbors suffered a torn MCL against the Chargers. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
COVID-19 has cast a spotlight on the stark inequalities that drive poverty. The poorest communities in the U.S. and around the world are suffering the most. Oxfam believes we can put systems in place to protect health and livelihoods in the future if we work together with dignity and compassion. Learn how you can help offer safety to the most vulnerable and fight for a more resilient future at oxfamamerica.org. Sponsored by Oxfam America.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2025 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aids.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
Well, happy Tuesday. We survived a Monday. It is the 30th day of September 2025. Yeah, the final day of the month. Hard to believe. It just flew right on by, and tomorrow we will start October. And the weather is indicative of that. Yeah, great time of year weather-wise for the Valley. And we're enjoying it. We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. We're right here with you. Yes, we're the ones that update the local news, keep you informed as to what the weather is doing, keep you entertained, and, well, on the right path. It's our job. It's what we do. So, and trust me, we're happy to do it for you. As we said, local news, got that coming up. We'll go in depth with the weather. We'll take a look at sports. Yeah, baseball playoffs get underway today, which means NBA basketball will be getting underway soon as well. Anyway, I don't know how to break this to you, but Taylor Swift will not be performing during the Super Bowl halftime. Yeah. Superstar Bad Bunny will be the headliner. Bad Bunny's from Puerto Rico. He mostly sings in Spanish. So it could become the first halftime show entirely in Spanish. And the first halftime show cut short by ice. We'll keep you posted on that. We've got birthdays to celebrate, all sorts of good things heading your way. And what else? Oh, Starbucks. Yeah, the home of pumpkin spice. Starbucks says they're going to close possibly hundreds of cafes as part of a $1 billion restructuring plan. I'm sorry, I'm still not going to go to Starbucks. Yeah, except I might go tomorrow for in El Centro for coffee with a cop with the El Centro Police Department. And if I do go, that's only because, well, with the price of coffee, I'm looking for any help I can get. If they're going to buy the coffee, what the heck? Also, the Imperial County Sheriff's Department with coffee with a cop throughout the valley. We'll tell you about that in local news coming up. And speaking of local news, in the newsroom, gathering everything. It's kind of like raking up the leaves. Jared Anchondo. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Carroll.
I see you left the crutches at home. You must be doing better.
I'm doing all right.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see. How about some birthdays? Today, actor Angie Dickinson is 94. Singer Johnny Mathis, 90. Actor Len Carroll is 86. Singer Marilyn McCoo of the Fifth Dimension, 82. Actor John Finn, 73. Guitarist John Lombardo of 10,000 Maniacs, 73. Actor Vondi Curtis Hall is 75. Actor Calvin Levels, 71. Actor Barry Williams from the Brady Bunch, 71. Actor Fran Drescher, 68. Actor Crystal Bernard, 64. Actor Eric Stoltz, 64. Actor Monica Bellucci is 61. Actor Lisa Thornhill, 59. Actor Andrea Roth, 58. Actor Amy Landecker, 56. Actor Tony Hale, 55. Actor Jenna Elfman, 54. Actor Marion Cotillard is 50. Actor, musician Christopher Jackson, 50. Actor Lacey Chabert is 43. Actor Kieran Culkin is 42. Okay, Macaulay's little brother. Coming up, we've got local birthdays.
InterCare is a one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, behavioral health to radiology, InterCare is here to provide you with excellent care. We've got 6 locations in the Imperial Valley with the 7th coming soon to Imperial. We're open wherever and whenever you need us, including on the weekends. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. InterCare, making life healthy from the inside out.
We have happy birthday wishes for Melissa Hirales, Anissa Cruz, Alex Gill, Isabel Jaime, Eric Perez, Cassandra Ramos, Jesse Galvez, Blanca Hirales Martin, Clarissa Schultz, Ray De La Rosa Sr., Emilia Hernandez, Jeffrey Brooker, Darren Guzman, Eric Torres, Diana Lara, Rosalinda Pineda, Norma Cerna and Nancy Cerna, Antonia Lemus, Jaden Wilson, Teresa Ornelas, Lance Coombs, Paul Longoria, Mary Borchard, J.J. Galvan, Michael Flanagan, Osric Vallarta, Lisa Marquez, and Fabiola Ornelas. Happy birthday and happy retirement, Monica Dominguez. Okay, Monica Dominguez, 33 years with corrections. So hopefully things are correct now. Okay, what else is going on? Well, we'll tell you about Coffee with a Cop, and there's bunches of stuff going on around the Imperial Valley these days, making up for the summer months when nobody did much of anything. Okay. News, we got you covered. It's a look at World and California news headlines right now, brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. They deliver real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
CBS News special report. President Trump addresses a rare meeting of hundreds of U.S. admirals and generals at Marine Base Quantico in Virginia this morning.
We're a team, and so my message to you is very simple. I am with you. I support you. And as president, I have your backs 100%.
He says the U.S. faces a war from within from both crime and immigration, and vows
together over the next few years, we're going to make our military stronger, tougher, faster, fiercer, and more powerful than it has ever been before.
Secretary of War Pete Hegseth opened the meeting, promising to end what he called decades of decay and woke culture in the military. He also announced gender-neutral or male-level standards for physical fitness.
Simply put, if you do not meet the male-level physical standards for combat positions, cannot pass a PT test, or don't want to shave and look professional, it's time for a new position.
CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. A Pasadena man claims federal agents tricked his wife and took her away during a scheduled green card meeting. Tucker May says his wife, who was from Brazil, was following the rules when she attended a routine check-in.
We let her out of our sight. She never came back. We were lied to. We were tricked in order to have her separated from the attorney that we brought with us.
May says his wife was asked to go to another room to make a copy of her documents and never returned. Agents claiming her deportation was due to a missed court hearing 6 years ago that she says she was unaware of. President Trump suggesting he might move some World Cup matches out of the Bay Area if he deems the area unsafe.
If anything, when we talk about being a safe place to host a global event like the World Cup or the Super Bowl, San Jose is at the very top of the list. We are the safest big city in the country.
San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan says Levi Stadium will host the games as scheduled and that President Trump doesn't have the power to move them. Gas prices just under $4.65 a gallon. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial Valley Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org. You'll get real-time information about the air that we breathe.
Greatness is here. All 830 of our famous footwear stores now carry Jordan brand. So it's easy to score Jordan brand footwear and accessories, from hats to backpacks to socks, for the full family at a store near you. Famous Footwear's in-store fit experts will help you find the perfect style and the perfect fit. Because every day is a chance to make it famous. Come in and shop Jordan brand footwear and accessories at your local Famous Footwear store today.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August, and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one of service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. You'll find them at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
KXO News. Roads remain closed. A number of Imperial County roads are still closed after Tropical Storm Mario hit the valley. Here is George Gale.
According to the Imperial County Public Works Department, Yoakum Road is closed from Highway 115 to Haston Road, east of Calipatria, due to flooding. McConnell Road is closed from Evan Hughes Highway to Cruikshank Road. Holton Road is closed between McConnell Road and Anderholt Road, and Meadowland Road between Evan Hughes and Ross Road, all due to downed power poles. The Public Works Department says the roads will remain closed until further notice. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
3-vehicle collision yesterday. It was yesterday morning. It was reported at 9 a.m. Monday morning. The collision involved 3 vehicles. A Nissan collided with a white pickup that collided with a red Dodge Ram. It happened in the North County on Highway 86 at Marina Drive. The driver of the pickup was found inside the vehicle unconscious. The driver had to be extricated from the vehicle by county firefighters. The driver was transported to a hospital for treatment. The driver's condition was not released. California Highway Patrol is investigating the cause of the collision. They say the highway was never blocked and traffic was slowed going through the area. KXO News Time, 7:42.
Here's an idea. When your vehicle is just sitting there, whether it's at work or at home, and it needs service, let our mobile service come to you. Hey, this is Lauren at El Centro Motors. You know, whether it's batteries or brakes or tire rotation or an oil change or pretty much any need that your vehicle has, let us come to you. By utilizing our mobile service, it's easy. Just give us a phone call. We'll get your appointment set. Or if you prefer, you can visit us at one of our 3 conveniently located quick lanes for any and all of your service needs.
Coffee with the Cop. Have coffee with the cop. Have a cup of coffee. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. You get to talk with the cops. And, here's George Gale with more details.
The Imperial County Sheriff's Office will host Coffee with a Cop at multiple locations tomorrow, Wednesday. Sheriff's deputies will be at the Great Escape in Ocotillo, West Shore Senior Center in Salton City, Holtville City Hall, Heber Community Center, Bombay Beach Community Center, the Cooling Center in Nyland, and at the coffee shop in Winter Haven. Deputies will be available to interact with citizens between 8 and 10 a.m. El Centro Police Department will also host a Coffee with a Cop event Wednesday. El Centro Police will invite the citizens to join their neighbors and the police officers between 7:30 and 10 a.m. at Starbucks, 202 South Imperial Avenue in El Centro. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Imperial Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce had their annual awards dinner late last week. It was held at the Old Eucalyptus Schoolhouse. Following cocktails and dinner, plaques were presented to businesses and individuals. Recipients at the 2025 award ceremony were Graham Briggs, who received the Ambassador of the Year award. The Legislative Champion award went to Sarah Solorzano, and Chamber Champion was Sheriff Fred Miramontes. Small Business of the Year award went to Floral Remedies, owned by Carolina Miranda. Business of the Year was Menchie's Frozen Yogurt. The Patricia Gotti Award was presented to Dr. Ida Obeso Martinez, and the Duflock Award went to Carroll Buckley of KXO Radio. Hey, Carroll, congratulations. The Duflock Award recipient traditionally serves as the Grand Marshal of the El Centro Christmas Parade. Oh, fun. Certificates were also presented to the offices of Senator Steve Padilla, and representing the 18th Senate District, and Representative Dr. Raul Ruiz of the 25th District. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and the weather. Next.
Page 1 of the local news, the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models. You never need an appointment, but you can schedule an appointment for Quick Lane and for the El Centro Motors mobile service. Just go online, elcentromotors.net. Tariq Cardiovascular and Vein Center invites you to meet their new primary care providers, Mary Kay Klockman and Myra Casillas, both nurse practitioners. They joined Dr. Tariq at the Imperial Valley's premier cardiology practice and provide care as it should be. Tariq Cardiovascular and Vein Center, 435 West Eaton Road in Imperial. Call for an appointment, 760-879-8590. 760-879-8590. Tariq Cardiovascular and Vein Center, trusted in cardiovascular and family care. It's page 2 of the local news. Page 2 is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
County Board of Supervisors meet today. Here's George Gale.
The board convenes at 8:30 in the morning, but the morning session will be mostly a closed session. Afternoon session begins at 1 p.m. There are only 2 items on the action agenda. Board is expected to appoint Jeffrey Holbrook as a county council and approve the employment agreement for his services. The appointment will take effect October 20th. Second item is the reassignment of a vice chair duties as requested by board chairman John Hawk. A meeting will be held in the board chambers and the administration building on Main Street in El Centro. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Public Safety Gala. The Imperial Valley 9/11 Committee will host the first ever Public Safety Gala on Friday, October 3rd. That's this Friday. The gala is designed to be a community-wide event to honor and recognize the silent heroes who serve and protect our region every day. The theme this year is Desert Nights, with a K, paying tribute to first responders who stand as modern-day knights in shining armor to protect, defend, and serve with courage and honor. The event will be held at the Casa de Mañana building at the California Midwinter Fairgrounds starting at 6 p.m. this Friday. More information is available on the web at iv911.org. IID having a special meeting. Here's George Gale.
They will hold 2 meetings this week. Special meeting is being held this morning. Directors convene at 8:30 a.m. The only action item is to declare an emergency associated with the September 18th storms that hit the county. Directors will hold a regular meeting on Friday, October 3rd. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
City of El Centro Senior Appreciation Day. It'll be held October 9th. The event will be held at the Martin Luther King Jr. Pavilion. All seniors are welcome. Those who need transportation to and from the event can schedule a ride. It is free, but reservations end tomorrow, October 1st. So call 760-352-5055 if you want to schedule a ride to the El Centro Senior Appreciation Day. Pickup locations will be in Brawley, Calexico, Calipatria, Holtville, Imperial, and Westmoreland. Attendees are asked to wear your brightest island attire. It promises to be a fun morning of good food, games, music, and much more. Contact the El Centro Adult Center for more information. KXO News Time, 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
My name is Shelley Wilkinson, and I am an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially among those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
The National Weather Service says a dry and quiet weather pattern will persist across the forecast area through the rest of this week. Temperatures will gradually warm from near normal to slightly above normal by the end of the week as a ridge of high pressure builds over the desert southwest. A dry weather system passing north of the region will bring breezy conditions and slightly cooling temperatures to the area by the weekend. 96 our high yesterday, 70 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 95, west-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Tonight clear, a low around 68. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east after midnight. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high near 94, west wind about 5 miles an hour. 75 degrees, 41% relative humidity, wind out of the west-northwest 3 to 5 miles an hour, and air quality is good throughout the Imperial Valley. Local news, page 2, presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Join the fight. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
The UPS Store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS Store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS Store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS Store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
It's sports time, brought to you by the newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District, combining 2 hospitals to better serve you. NFL Monday Night Football doubleheader. The Dolphins dumped the Jets 27-21. The Broncos beat up on the Bengals 28-3. Bengals? Bungles? Yeah. They're not especially good, especially not without Joe Burrow. And the Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill dislocated his left knee during the Miami win over the Jets. He was hospitalized overnight while undergoing further testing, according to team sources.
Big changes are happening in Imperial Valley. The newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District is paving the way for a healthier future. By uniting El Centro Regional Medical Center and Pioneers Memorial Hospital, we're creating a stronger, more connected healthcare system, one that's built to serve you. Together, we're expanding services, strengthening care, and building a sustainable future for all residents of Imperial Valley. The Imperial Valley Healthcare District. Stronger together, healthier tomorrow.
Major League Baseball wildcard action kicks off today, starting with the Tigers and the Guardians, and that game on ESPN. Padres and the Cubs will tee it up at noon. That game's on ABC. It'll be the Red Sox and the Yankees, and then primetime with the Reds and the Dodgers. Both of those games are on ESPN as well. And so it's the end of the regular season. Things are happening. Bruce Bochy will not return as manager of the Texas Rangers after a 3-year stint. Yeah, Bochy, his contract ran out at the end of the year, and Bochy and the Rangers mutually agreed to end his managerial tenure in Texas. He was offered a front office role to stay in the team, with the team, but word is he's liable to end up in San Francisco one more time. Yeah, because the Giants, wanting a different voice, fired Bob Melvin as their manager. And the Twins got rid of Rocco Baldetti. Yeah, the Mets say they will keep Carlos Mendoza. Yeah. Okay, that's what we're going to have to see, whether that happens. That's sports right here, brought to you by the newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District, stronger together and paving the way for a healthier future.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the Valley's only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro. Taking a look at what's going on, sales of electric vehicles in the U.S. are almost certain to tumble when the $7,500 federal tax credit for EV buyers expires tomorrow. But where prices go is far from certain. The tax credit passed by the Biden administration in 2022 to support EVs is going away tomorrow as part of President Donald Trump's broad spending and tax bill. The loss will cut into demand for EVs, which means prices in real terms will immediately rise, a concept not lost on the many consumers who rushed to buy EVs in August and September. And you could look for manufacturers dropping prices. Elsewhere, Charlie Javis, the founder of a startup company that promised to revolutionize the way college students apply for financial aid, was sentenced to more than 7 years in prison for cheating J.P. Morgan Chase out of $175 million by greatly exaggerating how many students it served. Javis, 33, was convicted in March of duping the banking giant when it bought her company called Frank in the summer of 2021. She made false records that made it seem like Frank had over 4 million customers when it had fewer than 300,000. Addressing the court before she was sentenced, Javis, who was in her mid-20s when she founded the company, said she was haunted that my failure has transformed something meaningful into something infamous. So what's shaking on the big board? A little bit of mixed reaction right now. The stock market investors, well, they're just playing it kind of close to the vest because of the threat of a government shutdown. Right now, the Dow off 140 points at 46,183. The S&P 500 down 6 at 66.55. The NASDAQ up 3 at 22,594. Meanwhile, gold up 21.50 an ounce. You want an ounce? $3,876.70. Time to move the fillings. And oil down $1.16 a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in the Imperial Valley and Coachella Valley. The mission has always been to protect your property, whether it's your home, business, or construction site. Your satisfaction is their #1 priority. Make that phone call today to protect your property by calling Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 760-970-4500. And don't forget about Southwest Postal, your one-stop shipping center. Plus, they offer you 24-hour mailbox rental located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 95. West-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southwest. Clear tonight, a low around 68. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east after midnight. Sunny on Wednesday with a high near 94. West wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. 76 degrees, 36% relative humidity, wind out of the north-northwest 5 to 7 miles an hour. Air quality remains good throughout the valley. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
High school football is on KXO AM 1230 and the KXO YouTube channel. Follow the Central Spartans and the Southwest Eagles. Carroll, Buckley, and John Griffel will be at the 50-yard line with all the action. High school football is brought to you by
La Fonda Bar and Grill, the CB Stop in Calexico, DeCannon Financial Services, Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson Team, Enercare, Johnny's Carpet and Flooring in Yuma.
Thursday night football, Southwest at Holtville.
KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile Business Advantage.
I'm Steve Kathan. President Trump tells the nation's top military officers he's got their backs.
Together over the next few years, we're going to make our military stronger, tougher, faster, fiercer, and more powerful than it has ever been before.
Speaking to hundreds at Quantico Marine Corps Base, he vowed to use the military in, quote, dangerous American cities as training grounds. Defense Secretary Hegseth said military promotions will not be based on gender or race.
Foolish and reckless political leaders set the wrong compass heading, and we lost our way. We became the woke department.
At the Quantico event, President Trump said if he doesn't win the Nobel Peace Prize, it will be an insult to the U.S. And he said Hamas will, quote, pay in hell if they reject his Gaza peace plan. The BBC's Yolande Nell says the next move is up to Hamas.
Hamas leaders are expected to take several days to give their response to the 20-point plan. It calls for a ceasefire, the release of hostages by Hamas within 72 hours of an agreement, and a gradual Israeli troop withdrawal from Gaza. It also demands that Hamas disarms.
The Trump administration has deported 120 Iranians back to Iran.
The Iranians had entered the U.S. illegally. The New York Times reports many of them were denied asylum or even asylum hearings. Their chartered flight took off from Louisiana last night. Iran says it has reached a deal with the U.S. to take back 400 people in all. It's rare for the U.S. and Iran to work together like that. The U.S. had given shelter to Iranians fleeing their homeland for decades. It's also unusual for the U.S. to deport migrants to countries with harsh human rights records. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
Well, CBS's Nicole Killian is on Capitol Hill, where a possible government shutdown is looming for tonight.
After President Trump mocked Democratic leaders in a video last night, there is little goodwill on either side, but the Senate may attempt another vote on a government funding bill before tonight's deadline.
Authorities say the man who shot up a Michigan church and set a fire that killed 4 people was a former Marine who expressed animosity about the Mormon faith. Political candidate Chris Johns says he met the attacker, Thomas Sanford, while campaigning last week.
Each question was, what do you know about Mormons? And then it became the history of the Mormon church. And ultimately, really one of the few statements that we had when we left was, that Mormons were the Antichrist. That's really what I took away from that.
Sanford was shot and killed by police who responded to the attack. A private report out today finds consumer confidence dropped again this month. And checking Wall Street, the Dow is down 90 points. The S&P is down 1. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Right now, you can save big with T-Mobile's phone and home internet bundle. Visit your local store to learn more.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025, Ookla trademarks used under license, unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing at $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
About a month from Halloween, let's do a costume check.
Surprise! Costume stores have stocked plenty of Wednesday outfits for Addams Family fans. Lots of K-pop demons are expected to be on the hunt for candy, too. I was a ghost, I was alone. Some trick-or-treaters will take inspiration from another Asian import. Furry Labubu dolls. And the Minecraft movie craze will be fully represented. Chicken jockey! Because you have to have a wicked witch or two. Elphaba, they're coming for you. Stores say Galinda and Elphaba costumes are already flying off the shelves. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
DoorDash says it's adding restaurant reservations and robot deliveries to its menu in some cities. Reservations will show up on its app soon in New York and Miami. The robot will be deployed first in Phoenix. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Present to you with this year's Choice YouTuber Award,
Carroll Buckley.
Prepare to get rocked.
That was unbelievable. AM 1230 KXO. 1230 KXO.